Welcome to another episode of Wine Still of the Week, where I go find a bottle that is under $20 that's punching above its weight class. Hey, my people. It's another week, and I'm back with another still for you guys. Hope everybody's having a wonderful week. For me, it's been a very peaceful week. You know, we got it shortened because a lot of people were off on Monday because of the holiday. Although I didn't work hard on Tuesday, I did work on Tuesday. But it's been kind of like it's been a chill week, and I've been trying to stay centered throughout the whole time because, again, I don't know if you guys know, I for my Wine Wednesday, I was explaining that I went to the beach on Tuesday and just kind of meditated and, put my feet in the sand, went into the water, drank some wine, listened to some amazing music. It was a beautiful day in Alameda. And I'm hoping everybody else is finding their peace too. I'm trying to stay in that place right now. And as much as crazy as things are that are going around me and everybody else that I know in life, the stuff that we're seeing in the media, stuff, just all the stuff, it is important that you find your peace. Part of my peace therapy is I've always been a writer, so the poetry stuff has always been my thing. I'm continuing to focus on my poetry, and I'm figuring out new concepts for the next book that I'm going to be publishing for poetry. Also, I'm going to be publishing a novel at the end of the year, middle to end of the year. So stay tuned for that. I got a lot of stuff going on, and I'm super excited to share it with everybody. But you guys are not here for that. You guys are here for the wine. So I'm going to get into the wine. Maybe I'll talk about it a little bit after, but let's get into the wine because that is important. And this one is special to me because of the producer. Got some bad news on Monday that one of my favorite winemakers, Sean Thackrey, passed away. And I decided, you know what, there was a bottle that I found, and I hadn't had it. It was funny because I had not had any of Sean's wines in a couple of years. Pleiades is the red blend is the one I used to like. We used to sell it at Eno, and it was just, and then his Sirius Petit Syrah is one of the best Petit Syrahs I ever had back in the day. But for whatever reason, I haven't had it in a few years. And randomly, I saw a bottle of his white blend, Pleiades white blend, and I had to pick it up. And I tasted my GM on it, and he was like, "This is amazing." And I was talking it up. It was last Saturday, and then I wake up to the news that he passed away, and I just was like, "Are you kidding me? I just tasted this guy's wine." So what I wanted to do was as a tribute to him, I wanted to go over his wine today. 2019 Pleiades, Sean Thackrey, 2019. So I don't know if you guys can see that. There you go. Pleiades, Sean Thackrey. And before I get into that, I just want to say cheers to the man, because I didn't know him as a person, but I did know his wines, and his wines were outstanding. One of the best blending winemakers I've ever seen, I've ever tasted. So let's get right into this. On the nose, so I get raw honey. I'm getting Granny Smith apple. There's a bit of a lemon zest here. There's also like this graham cracker thing going on, and I don't know what the blend is on here because Sean Thackrey was very private about what he blended his wines with. That was something that I also added to the mystique of him as a winemaker. But I feel like there's some kind of Rhone varietal in here, because one thing that I understand when I'm blind tasting on white Rhone varietals, sometimes I get that if I get this graham cracker thing, it's weird. But if I get this graham cracker thing, I'm like, okay, there's a Rhone. This is either a Rhone varietal or it's blended with a Rhone varietal. So I'm curious to know what he blended this with, but I'm catching like this graham cracker thing, which makes me think this is a Rhone varietal. There's a bit of like an earthy quality going on here too, like some greenness going on. Let's go ahead and there's also like a lychee fruit too, which I'm catching out of nowhere, and an underripe nectarine. Let's go ahead and taste it and see what's going on with how. guy's a blending technician, man. I'm telling you. So you think on the nose, you would think it's going to be a little bit more like fruit forward, a little maybe some residual sugar, all this other stuff. This finish is quite dry. Maybe a little bit of residual sugar, but you can't tell. This finish is quite dry. Great minerality, great texture, high acid. Like for real, you won't even know that the acid is this high because it's so. It has a lot of stuff going on up front that it kind of misleads you on the acid. But what a trick I do is once I've drank the wine, open my mouth and I let air in, and if my mouth starts watering like crazy, that means it's medium plus to high acid, and this is medium plus to high acid, easy. Up front, I definitely get that nectarine. I get a little bit of the lychee as it kind of tap dances down the middle of my palate. That lemon zest is more like in the third quarter to the finish. It's like this kind of lemon peel thing going on. So lemon, perfectly ripe lemon, but then also like this, the bitterness of like lemon peel too on the finish. This is really complex wine, really interesting. Get a bit of like that raw honey thing too in the almost fourth quarter here. This is an amazing wine. I really, really love this wine. Damn, man. We're gonna miss your wine, Sean. This is really, really good, man. High level wine, high level white wine, and blended white wine from California. I am not gonna score this wine just because out of respect for him. But I will tell you it's over 90 points, easy. But I'm not gonna pinpoint it because it's not. This is not the time for that. But it's at that level. It's over 90. Like this is high level wine, and I don't even know if they're even making this blend anymore. But man, if you can get your hands on it, do it. This is on sale at Grocery Outlet for $6.99, so it's $70 or it's $7. I got a case of it as soon as I tasted it on Saturday. I went back and bought a case of this. It's outstanding. Also, please go to Thackrey and Co. Go to his website. Just Google Sean Thackrey and go to his website and buy up all his wines. Like whatever wines, support the family. Like for real, this guy is an amazing winemaker, and he deserves all his flowers when it comes to his winemaking abilities. By the way, something I was catching something, but I could not articulate it because it wasn't hitting my head. White flowers on the nose too, so you get a little cassia going on the nose. There's like a little bit of white flower going on here too. But other than that, it's a vibe. We are starting our book signings. Me and Armando. I will be. We have a couple of them this month. They're private, but there are a couple tickets left for the one in Napa. That's the L'Oreal Vineyard. So if you're interested, please DM me. It's a vibe. We're starting to make moves now. I'm gonna have a big book signing soon. I'll give you guys the particulars on that. Speaking of poetry earlier, I do have a poetry book that is out right now. It is called Thieves in the Night. And I would love for you to check it out. Just go to grapesandsand.com. And yeah, I would love to send you out a copy. So go check that out. And question of the day. I got one. What is your favorite white blend in California? Till next time, guys. Cheers.